Very good. Keep course.
Yes, sir, Captain.
All right. Let me know if there's a problem.
And then?
Ivo tidied up here when we flew back from the Wildlands. At least that's what she called it. In reality, all she did was bring confusing order to my orderly disorder. Navigation isn't a complicated science. I choose a place on the map I'd like to fly to, then I tell the Mary the name of the place and she flies me there. I don't know why other people find it so difficult.
Maybe they don't have a crazy ship like you do.
All right then.
Ooh. Okay. Tutagor. La 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 la. Okay. Neu-Altdorf. Elfenhain. That's Elfborough. That's stupid. They still have like the original German map here. They didn't translate it. Black Tower. Motrogasveste. Yeah. I don't know what this stuff is, but Amzu Desert. I guess that's kind of where we want to be, right? There's the Northlands, White Ridge Mountains. Yeah, okay, well.
That's the desert where Lorem Ipsum must be. Wait a minute. I must have a more detailed map of the area somewhere here.
Boom. Ramen in the mountains.
The Amzu Desert isn't all sand. There are stony mountains, gorges, and salt lakes. The one thing they have in common is that it's darn hot.
Well, just be glad that you can be an airship.
The Amzu Desert isn't all... That's the old oasis of Bremen. Ivo's father set off westwards from this town and reached Lorem Ipsum at some point. The problem is, I don't know how far west of Bremen the ruins are. The area is large, and if I'm unlucky, the ruins are completely covered in sand. I have to reduce the search area somehow. That's the old oasis of Ivo's father set. The problem is, the area... The Amzu Desert,
I'm not quite sure how he wants to do that. So you want to put a wire in between of these?
After everything Ivo told me, Seastone is a no-go at the moment. Better that we're not seen there without the Archmage. His human version, I mean.
I was gonna say, like, a frog is not gonna matter.
After everything Ivo told me, better that his human... Wilbur comes from around there. Mainly just dwarves and gnomes live there. The White Ridge Mountains are too cold for humans. I met Critter in the Northlands. Nice people up there. Penguins, mainly.
Northlands, Elfborough.
There's...
No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. I thought I clicked the menu button. Ah, so okay, you can't... I was wondering what the black tower would... Why do I keep clicking there? Come on. Doesn't seem like it's possible to really do that anymore. No, seemingly just can't get to the Black Tower anymore. Okay, well.
A pile of maps, diaries, travelogues and stuff. I was looking for things that promise eternal life. The Holy Grail, the Philosopher's Stone, the Fountain of Youth, that kind of thing. Harder to find than you'd think. That's why I had the idea with the Djinn. At least I knew where to look for him.
Well, search for something?
Wasn't there a book on Lorem Ipsum here? That's it. People always think that pirates don't care about their appearance. But that's not true. We're just as sensitive as everyone else when it comes to what we look like. You finally managed to get a good beard going. Then people say you looked better without.
No, you look better with a beard. At least for a lot of people.
I've seen alchemic lab benches and building sites with less stuff than this dressing table. Perfume atomizers, face powder, makeup? Nothing of any use at the moment. Perfume atom... I like look... It's not really honest piracy, but Critter and I just want to be treasure hunters.
Okay, so we have meal box. Let's just look at the stuff before we, you know.
The Mary consumes huge amounts of coal for the oven, but primarily for the steam engine. The Miners Guild promised to give me free coal for the Mary for the rest of my life at the end of the war. When I reminded them, a rather grim-faced dwarf said that the whole thing was meant to be symbolic. Many promises were made in the rush of victory and later not kept. Provisions are low. If we sail around much longer, we'll have to get supplies from somewhere, or Critter will have to eat less.
But not you.
Tinned peaches. Oh, empty.
Boo.
The Red Pirate kept asking me again and again about his costumes when I was drinking with him. I didn't have the heart to tell him we used some of them as oil rags. A sailor's uniform with a hat and a duck beak made of card. Nope, they're not going to help me in the current situation.
Probably not.
A rabbit costume with a fluffy tail and ears to match. I'd have liked to have seen Ivo in that. Unfortunately, the Critter never wanted to hand it over.
Just how many?
A purple tentacle costume. It's Critters, not the Red Pirates. Critter claimed it was actually useful once.
Wait, so Critter was in that game?
It's hard to believe, but a whole cupboard full of costumes isn't gonna help me at the moment.
So Critter was in Day of the Tentacle?
It's hard to believe.
Okay, right. So let's use the book. Oh dear. Text.
This is the famous travelogue that reports on the city Lorem Ipsum in a forgotten language. Scholars claim it speaks of life in the city and of huge wealth, the main reason that this text is so well known all around the world.
Well.
The author of this diary never found the city, so I don't know if this picture of the city is born of his fantasy or if it's based on descriptions. Even if the city did once look like this, it perished thousands of years ago. There's surely nothing left but a few ruins. What are the chances that the Book of the Dead has survived? What's this? The author seems to assign great meaning to these hieroglyphs. If only I could read them. Why didn't the people back then just write under the pictures what they were supposed to mean?
Well, maybe they did. Well, good thing we have the library. You know. Where we can, you know, just walk in and find one of the books that is, you know, easily thousands of years old. That seems helpful right about now. Look at the books.
I wonder whether... Here. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, he automatically opens it.
The book describes what the symbols mean. The first one is... a kind of angular stone? Gemstones. Jewels. That's a promising start.
Oh,
That?
then I guess I wanted the second. I kind of just skipped it. So then it becomes... desert.
Desert. Yeah, makes sense. The city is somewhere in the Amzu Desert. Next.
Foot.
Feet? What have feet got to do with it? Can you only reach the city by foot?
And probably 3.
Next symbol. 3. 3 feet. That's unusual. Perhaps the last symbol will make it clear.
Yeah, mountains.
Mountains. Jewels. Desert. Mountains. The jewel of the desert at the foot of the 3 mountains. That's it. Lorem Ipsum. The city with roofs of gold is the jewel of the desert and it lies at the foot of 3 mountains. And these 3 mountains must be west of Bremen. That should be easy to find.
Also because they're already marked on the map, but, you know, that part doesn't matter so much, clearly. Yeah, let's go.
All right then.
Look at the mountains.
3 mountains west of Bremen. I bet Critter's next meal that the jewel of the desert is at the foot of these mountains. I'll mark the place on the big map.
Fly to Lorem Ipsum.
There hasn't been an airship visiting Lorem Ipsum for centuries, perhaps millennia, if ever. Time to pay a call to the old city. That must be it. Lorem Ipsum. And it looks like someone has already dug it up for us.
Alright. Well, I think that's a pretty good moment to call it. We rescued Nate and Critter, and Ivo got into some problems at home, but now we're looking for Lorem Ipsum and the Book of the Dead, which should be fun, right? Should be pretty interesting, to say the least. And I'm just curious where this is gonna go. I definitely liked playing as Nate more, though. Like, that's just... Nate is more enjoyable as a character than Ivo is to me. Just, it's more fun and dynamic and quick somehow. I don't know, maybe it's all just nonsense what I'm talking about, but no, I don't know. Like, just playing as Nate is just fun. Like, I like his commentary. It's more straightforward and entertaining somehow. And a bit less whiny, but I'm not sure whiny is the right word at all, but I don't know. Like, Nate has got a good personality, I think. Just, you know, even a little bit, you know, not always positive about the whole Ivo deal, which is understandable, but I don't know, he's good. He's good. Like him talking to Bob, that's just good dialogue, that's just fun. So yeah, I'm just really curious how we're gonna manage to find a book here, which seems pretty difficult considering it's all covered in sand in the middle of a desert. Considering there's, you know, sandstorms, and any digging you do will not last for that long, if you even manage at all. So we'll have to see how we deal with that. Maybe we use the Mary to blow all the sand away somehow. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. But we'll see. We'll figure out a way. So for now, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya, dudes.